Hello everyone, my name is Desi and this is Chris.
Yeah.
We're starting this series of video podcasts, because a few days ago I heard myself and Chris heard me say, I hate my life, it's a mess. And then I realized, well, both of us realized that this probably is a problem to quite a lot of people. So Chris and I came up with this idea to start this series of podcasts. So Chris, tell us more about what this is actually all about. Awaking Happiness.
Well, I mean, what is it about? I mean, it's exactly what you just said. You know, if you turn around one day and you say, I hate my life, this can happen at any time. I mean, in the past, we've had people talk about a midlife crisis, and I suspect the midlife crisis is what people associate with this. It's like, my life's just not, it's just turned out not how I wanted it to be turned out, or the person has changed and the current lifestyle no longer fits what the person now wants. So, you know, awakening happiness is fine as a concept, but what stimulates the fact that you realize suddenly that you're not happy, and it's like, actually, I'm just going through the motions of my life, and it's no longer rewarding. So the idea behind this podcast is really to just address, not to solve problems, because there are no solutions. It's an inside job, but to basically start the conversations and to share with people that they're not alone, and actually a whole range of things. I could, and we've listed, like, it wasn't hard, was it? Like, we were sitting there,
Yeah.
and said, we need to have 5 topics, and it was 10 before we knew where we were looking. You know, like, it was massive, and just more and more coming all the time. So the idea behind this is to just start the ball rolling, and then people can engage. So that's what it is.
Yeah, and the next question was why we're doing it. Well, we're doing it to show that maybe people look at us and think, oh, they've got it all nice and sorted out, breezing through life, you know, they have their own business, but really, is it like that? And how many of us included, or how many of people at our age would be putting up the brave face and, what's that expression, just, I'm thinking of a rude way to say it, but I'm not going to say it. Well, just get on with it, really.
Yeah, grow a spine, or just go, just basically, just like, that's the way life is.
That's how it is. Well, I don't like it to how it is, so I need to do something about it.
We end up being stifled by society. Society is a massive power out there, and you know, just it carries on influencing and affecting us without much of our choice choosing it. It just basically is the way it is. And you know, if you look at, you know, being born, going to school, going to university, getting a job, getting married, getting a house, getting a mortgage, paying off the mortgage, going around doing a bit of traveling, and then dying. You know, like, okay, lots of different flexibility in that arrangement, but essentially that's what life is. It expects of us. Well, what if it's not like that? What if that doesn't work for you?
If it doesn't we don't like it. It makes us drained. And
but to change from that, to get out of that, requires a Herculean effort. And really, this is what that's about. It's about saying, do you know what, this isn't easy. This is not easy to do something that's not widely accepted, and to be different is a hard path. But there's millions of people on it, but where can they get to talk about those things? Because wherever you look, people are going, oh, just get back on the hamster wheel. Yeah, we love you. We don't want to see you in this trouble. Get back on the hamster wheel. And that's really what this is. This is why we're doing it, because, you know, the hamster wheel is no place to be.
We're not hamsters.
Yeah.
So there will be then the question of how. So there will be lots of ways to share this message. So we'll be going on YouTube, we have a Patreon page if you would like to support what we're doing. If um, you know you find this useful or in any way inspiring, then we have connected to that. There is a Discord server, which is a community where we can talk, discuss. And from recently, Discord also has the option of what was that?
Yeah.
Where people forums, yeah,
Yeah.
where people can actually have a proper conversation and
So yeah,
ask
I mean,
questions and
there's
maybe find each other's help.
yeah, I mean, there's so many different topics. People will be able to come on, and the people who are on their journey. Actually, people want to know, like, am I alone in this thinking? Am I alone in this difficult spot? And the answer is no, you're not alone. There's loads of people out there that are embarking on this journey, and they're finding it very hard and very tough. And all the people that love them and care for them are fighting them, and then society fights them, and it's tough. It's hard. It's hard. It's like it's difficult enough to even embark on it yourself. But that's the easiest part. The rest of it is all the people that fight you along
The
the way.
resistance, yeah,
And
that you're gonna feel.
so there'll be people who can share, this is what I did, this is what bloody, it's inspiring to think people have actually decided they're going to make a difference in the way they live their lives, and they're actually taking it on. And you think to yourself, God, how did they do that? Mine's easy compared to that, wow. And there'll be blogs and there'll be stuff on post on. So there's lots of different ways you'll be able to engage with what we're doing. And you'll be able to contact us on Facebook and Twitter and various other places as well.
And
But the idea,
Instagram and everywhere. Awaking Happiness. We go by Awaking Happiness these days.
yeah, but the idea behind these blogs is just these videos is just really to raise a topic a day. Just and tomorrow's, if you like, tomorrow's topic. It's just going to be, well, why did you get into this state then? Why did you suddenly, like, what, did you just wake up one day and go, oh, I hate my life? Like, what happened in that journey? What stimulated it? And I had the same thing, and we all do. We can all, I'm sure that once we start getting some interviews, people will be able to relate. But that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. Like it's not a one-day job. It could happen over a number of years.
It gets, like you say, it needs to get really bad before things start to get better. Because sometimes there is, it's just it doesn't. It's the little straw that breaks the camel's back. But there needs to be lots of straws before that little one.
Yeah. So it's basically just builds up and builds up. But tomorrow, so we'll do. We'll start off with perhaps because I'm the eldest, perhaps we'll do mine tomorrow about what happened, and then this is the day after. Then we'll work on, and basically all these will be listed in the Discord in due course, so you'll be able to like go in and say, okay, well, there's this video or this podcast to talk about this topic. I like it. I'm going to be listed to that. So anyway, we'll share all that information. So. That's it.
Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.
Yeah, bye now. Bye.